Good morning. Good morning. It's not 5 a.m. at this moment. It's 7:55 a.m. at this moment. But I have been getting up officially in the morning at 5 a.m. every day for the last 4 days. So let's talk about how it's going. Welcome to the Mostly All Figured Out podcast, where we get real about the messy, unfiltered process of becoming the person you actually want to be in your career, your family, your friendships, and your love life. And because accountability is everything for me and my ADHD brain, I'm going to take on a new healthy habit every month, and I'm going to bring you along for the ride. So we're going to be doing things like waking up early every day, tracking our spending, working out consistently, posting consistently on our business social media accounts, and together we'll see in real time whether this stuff actually makes a difference and is worth giving a try. I am truly so grateful that you are here, and I'm so excited for what's next for us. So let's get into the episode and become the best versions of ourselves together. Welcome back to the Mostly All Figured Out podcast. I'm your host, Emily Rose, and we're testing out if 5 a.m. can really change your life. We're going to find out. If you haven't, if you're not already following me at Mostly All Figured Out on Instagram, I do recommend going there, hitting the follow button. I don't know why I'm really about this pen ASMR today. Go to Instagram, follow me at Mostly All Figured Out. I am posting a reel every day that I wake up at 5 a.m. I haven't done the one yet for today because I did a little, what I do is a little, I don't know, what do they call those? It's not a vlog, but like a day in the life, but it's a snapshot of the morning. Like, this is what I'm doing, kind of, some of the things I'm doing. So I take video of it. So I took some video of me, get my makeup on, getting ready to do the pod. So that's going to be the end of today's reel. Anyway, go follow us on it, Mostly All Figured Out, because you're going to get more day-to-day updates on how this is going. Who's read the 5 a.m. Club? Who's listened to any personal development podcaster, author, speaker? They all say the same thing. You got to get up early. And I've toyed with this for a very long time. I really have. I think there was another time in my life where maybe I did it consistently for like a month, but I don't think I ever did it more than that. Yeah, I want to say like 2018, 2019 were two like very good years for me. I was flying. I had just started my business, my freelancing business. My first son was like 3 or 4, and he was just adorable. He was just, all he wanted to do was like dig worms everywhere. He just wanted to find worms. We had so many worms. He had a real bug collection situation. I think there is still in his closet right now, and he's going to be 11 this month, a bunch of jars with dead bugs in them. I need to get rid of that. I don't know why I haven't yet. It's an impressive collection, but like, I think mostly it's just mold now. It's really devastating. I also feel guilt because like all of these things could have been recycled. So that's also the problem. Anyway, 2018, 2019 were good years. I think I was doing the morning wake up thing, especially because I was like, I'm a business girl. I'm a business woman. And what do? They wake up early. But I still don't think I did it for more than like a month or so. Anyway, we're doing it. We're doing it now. We are testing it out, and we're letting you know. So far, I've done it 4 days because it is Thursday. It's Thursday for me. It's Friday for you, or whenever you're listening to this. But it's day 4. I started on Monday, the 1st of the month. Day 1, waking up, brilliant. flew out of bed. So first, something that has really, really helped me to get up is charging my phone across the room. It really works because then you're up. And I have a pretty long room. So I actually put it like halfway, and that's still many steps away from my bed, and it's enough. So I just I don't even let myself go, oh, what if you could just, no, I just walk right to the bathroom. I just go right to the bathroom. So day one was super easy. Not easy. That's, calm down, Emily. But day one was not bad because I was excited to get started. The alarm went off, 5 a.m. My children were here. I am a single mom. I share custody with the boy's dad. And so the first 3 days they were here. So I was also motivated to get up and turn that alarm off as quickly as possible because I want to have my 5 a.m. moment with myself and myself alone. So I flew out on Monday. So I rated that morning. I think that's the hardest thing about getting up at 5 a.m. is getting your ass up, getting out of bed, physically out of bed. Get out of bed. It's so hard because we convince ourselves. And I really have gotten into, before this week, a very, very bad habit of hitting the snooze button for an hour. And that baby goes off every 9 minutes for an hour. Like, you're not even getting good rest. What are you doing? Why are you doing that to yourself, Emily? So 7 out of 10 experience on Monday. Tuesday, still not horrible, not the best thing that's ever happened to me, but not horrible. So I gave it a 6 out of 10. We got up, we got out. Wednesday, didn't feel great Wednesday. I don't know if my body was like, we're really doing this? Like, you're actually really doing this? Or if it's because I drank a couple glasses of wine the night before. I don't know. But I gave that one a 4 out of 10 as far as get out of bed experience goes. This morning, I actually was really expecting this morning to be very hard. And I'll tell you why. Because last night was the birthday of an absolute legend in Buffalo. Her name is Kelsey Sweet. She's incredible. And she was having a little informal birthday at one of my favorite places to frequent, Free Street Tavern. You can't tempt me with a good time, especially when I don't have my children. And this is one of my personal biggest challenges as a single mom. My routine is always changing because of the custody schedule. It is significantly easier for me to stay on schedule and to be more productive when my day is capped with waking the children up, getting them to bed or getting them to school, feeding them dinner, getting them to their sports activities, bathing, getting them to bed. By the end of the day, I'm exhausted. I'm obviously not going anywhere because I have the children, so I'm going to bed. So it's a lot easier to get to bed at a good time, stick to my own routine, my own skincare routines, eat a good home-cooked meal, wake up early. However, on the days when they are not here, it is very easy to persuade me to be outside, to get out of this house. And so I had planned to have a quiet night, especially because waking up on Wednesday was very challenging compared to the first 2 days. And then I learned it was this fabulous girl's birthday and that she was going to be in my favorite place. So I did go there. Now, I only had 1 glass of rosé, less than the 2 glasses of red I had in my own home the night before. And I left at 9:30, maybe 9:15, 9:30. So look at her making good choices. I can still have a social life and achieve my goals because I got home 9:45, 10 o'clock-ish, and I hadn't eaten. My food situation is not great right now in general, but especially when the boys are not here. I need to be better about that. One thing at a time. So I had some leftover pasta from dinner the night before, watched a little show. I watched the show. I like stupid shit. I do. I don't like anything that causes stress or anxiety. I have enough of that. I just like to watch dumb reality show shit. And there's a new show called Calabasas something. Calabasas. I don't know. Something Calabasas. It's on Netflix and it's about these like rich kids from Calabasas who just graduated college coming back and reuniting with all of their high school friends. And I was like, yeah, I want to watch this shit. So I watched part of the first episode. And then I got myself to bed. And waking up this morning was actually easier than Wednesday morning. But I think I'm going to be more tired today because I was anticipating that it was going to be a shitty wake up. And Simon kept coming in and out of my room. He also doesn't do well when the boys are not here. So I kept waking up in the night thinking it's going to go off anytime. That alarm is going to go off anytime. That I kept waiting for it. I kept thinking it must be wrong. Maybe I didn't set it. Should I go and check? And so sure enough, this morning when it did go off, I had been up for at least 10 minutes before that thinking, I don't know, the birds are chirping real loud right now. Like maybe I should get up and check. What if I missed it? What do I do? So I was up, but I am tired. But okay, let's talk about the things that I'm seeing already. So yeah, number one, I am kind of tired. I'm tired. I'm definitely more tired, but that makes sense. My body's getting used to this change. I actually think, ironically, with the exception of last night because of all my wake ups, I might actually be getting more sleep, more quality sleep too. My productivity, I'm not going to say it's through the roof, but it is definitely increased. I think that, I can't remember where I heard this, but somewhere I heard that we are so quick, and it like sunk into me. It was one of those light bulb things. Like we are always keeping promises to everyone else. The first person that we break a promise to, and the person that we break promises to constantly, is ourselves, right? How many times have you set a goal for yourself? Have you said you want to take on a new habit, said you want to start reading, you want to start walking the dog every morning, you want to start making sure your kitchen is clean? I'm saying all things for me that I have set for myself that I've not stuck with. You want to make sure you have a clean kitchen, reset every single night. You want to be better about checking your kids' homework planner so that you're not a shit type B mom who doesn't actually know what's going on. And fingers crossed that your kid who also has ADHD and maybe a little bit of dyslexia can figure it out. He's doing fine. He's doing great. I'm so proud of him. Jaxie's had a great year of fifth grade, first year of middle school for him at his school, and he's done really well. Not really much thanks to me. No, I've done some things. I've supported him. I definitely supported him with having the routine of getting his homework done right away. And we do study sometimes, a lot of the time. We're studying right now for exams. I'm nervous about exams, but it's going to be fine next week. Back to it. So my productivity is for sure up. I think, and I do think it's partly because of that, like keeping the promise to myself, because when you tell your brain, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. every day because this is the person I am now. This is who I am. I'm a girl who wakes up at 5 a.m. and runs a successful business and stays on task and gets shit done. And then you do it. Then it's like all the other little promises. I'm like, well, I got to do this because this is the person that I am. I have to do my skincare. I have to make sure I do my skincare every night. Like, don't convince yourself that like you deserve to just go to sleep after wiping your makeup off but not washing your face, because that's not who you are anymore. And this is really the thing, right? When we keep promises to ourselves, oh my God, a bunny is running across my yard. See, these are the gifts you get when you wake up early in the morning, okay? When we keep promises to ourselves, when we show up and do the habit, take steps towards the goal we're trying to achieve, we are what James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says, making a vote, casting a vote towards the person that we want to be. First of all, everyone should read Atomic Habits. Life-changing book when it comes to how to truly implement and successfully implement new habits. But one of the big pieces that I got from that is that you have to believe that it is who you are. You have to identify with the habit. So like I said before, when I'm talking about, keeping a promise to myself made me more productive, because then that became who I am. I'm a person who keeps promises to herself. I'm a person who takes care of herself by going to bed early, waking up early, and then doing her skincare, right? So I'm actually going to read a snippet from the book because this was so life-changing for me. I don't want to sign up for your newsletter. Thank you, James Clear. I won't read it. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is from the book. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. This is one reason why meaningful change does not require radical change. Small habits can make a meaningful difference by providing evidence of a new identity. And if a change is meaningful, it is actually big. That's the paradox of making small improvements. Now, do I think waking up at 5 a.m. is a small improvement? No. To me, feels pretty massive. But I think he's talking about, I guess for me, like a simple thing of making sure I wash my face every night. It's making a really big difference for my skin. It's really helpful. It could be deciding when you wake up in the morning that you take a walk every morning. What is that simple habit choice of just getting up and even for 15 minutes, taking your dog for a walk or just walking and listening to an audiobook or visualizing? So many good things could come from that, right? It's really the small stuff that leads to the bigger stuff. And I guess while 5 a.m., the habit of waking up at 5 a.m. feels pretty big, my end goal is to make $250,000 from my business. My end goal is to build financial security and stability for me and my family. My end goal is to grow my business. My end goal is to grow this podcast, right? Those are my big goals. And so the small step, in quotes, of changing my sleeping habits and waking up early is going to ultimately, in theory, we're about to find out, have a really big impact on me being able to achieve those goals. Because again, I am keeping promises to myself by waking up at 5 a.m., by making better choices at night so that I can wake up at 5 a.m. So I am becoming the type of person who keeps promises to herself. And when you become that person, when that ultimate identity of, yes, I'm a girl who wakes up at 5 a.m., but also I'm a girl who wakes up at 5 a.m. because I keep promises to myself and I prioritize my physical, emotional, financial well-being and needs, that is going to lead me to becoming the type of person who has a business that makes $250,000 a year, who has financial stability, who is the mom she wants to be, because I prioritize doing the things I need to do to be that person. Does that make sense? I mean, right here, right now, right? Like it's week 1. So let's all calm down. We need to see consistency, right? But week 1, I've posted 4 reels on, and this is as of Thursday, right? So there's still another work day tomorrow. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle the weekend yet. We'll see. But I'm committed to Monday through Friday doing this. Week 1, I've posted 4 reels. Presumably I'll get a 5th one tomorrow. I've recorded another podcast after recording a podcast last week. So now we have back-to-back podcasts after months of no podcasts. And this is like, doing this podcast right now is easy because normally I'm running around. I'm like, oh, when could I even like find the time? And it's so hard to justify because I have so much client work and I have family admin and family activities and personal activities. And like, I want to be able to also relax every so often. So finding the time during the day to do a podcast is very challenging. Now it's like easy. I have this time all week. I've been waiting for this day. Like, it's here. I normally was laying in bed hitting the snooze button during this time, but now I'm here. It's already like taking me steps closer, right? So that's what I've gathered from the first 4 days of waking up at 5 a.m. I am really excited to see how this continues to go, but I encourage you to, with whatever habits you're trying to either stop doing or start doing that are going to help you achieve the goals that you have for yourself, that identity piece is really so critical. Because when you identify as someone who wakes up early, when you identify as someone who works out every day, when you identify as someone who eats healthy, when you identify as someone who gets their work done on time, who doesn't procrastinate, once you identify as that, your brain is going to help you move and make decisions in a way that will support that identity because it's who you are. It's no longer something you're trying to do. If it's always something you're trying to do, you're always pushing it into the future. It's always something that you will eventually be. But when you are that, when I am a girl who wakes up at 5 a.m. now, that's who I am, then that's who I am. And I'm waking up at 5 a.m. All right, babies. I got to get to work. But this is actually really fun. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. So I'm going to leave it at that. Make sure to follow it. Mostly All Figured Out for the day-to-day updates. Do you want to join the MAFO? The bunch of MAFOs? Support me. That'd be so nice. Shout out to all my MAFOs right now who are supporting. The link is in the show description, the show notes, whatever they're called, to basically like buy me a coffee once a month. Except you're not buying me a coffee. You're actually paying for the platform that I put my podcast into, and then it distributes to all the places where you are listening to it. And that's really so wonderful. It's nice that in theory, I'm not paying for anything except my time. And I do spend a lot of time on this. So, but it's worth it. I love it. I love doing this. I love talking to people who listen outside of this and getting your thoughts on it. Thank you to everyone who shares. And I hope you have a good day. Go be the person that you want to be, because you already are her or him or them. Go be them. Love you. Bye.